What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after a day of React Act content. That's right, our boy Phil did his weekly boring show, DSP versus the internet, and if you caught any of it, it was quite boring. The only funny thing was, of course, when he got shut down for copyright infringement. That was always hilarious. And then, of course, at night was ThrowBack, DSP ThrowBack, and the Walking Dead playthrough. And Walking Dead is a perfect analogy of Phil's channel. It's just dead. And it's hanging on by OIC himself. That's right, our boy OIC came out yesterday and made sure that Phil got the support he needed, especially now that OneMinMan is upset with our boy Phil. Also, the Argentinian Detractors are back in full force, and we'll get a little bit into that once the video plays. So let's see what Phil had to say on the daily rap.
Also known as React Day. Every week on Sundays, I do all reacting all day long, and this week was no exception and went pretty well, so let's talk about that. First of all, on today's Level 1 podcast, we didn't have any too particularly important things to talk about. There was one news story about, sadly, the downfall of Little Big Planet and basically how the games are pretty much defunct now. But outside of that, it was just a recap of all the different playthroughs that I'm doing and getting everyone caught up on like my Street Fighter status and stuff like that. And a little bit of Q&A and stuff at the end of the show. So, pretty laid back podcast, I would say, today. Then we went over to...
That seems to be a running theme for your podcast for about several months now. But especially like the last 2 weeks, for some reason, your podcast has been dead as shit. Every time you come on, you have the same spiel about there's no new gaming news, there's no new information, there's nothing really for you to talk about. It's going to be a laid, chill podcast, and you're doing your very best to avoid suggestion box, because you know when you do suggestion box, you give the detractors that sweet cope and salt, and of course for me, content, which is always great. So you just spend your day just talking about fucking nonsense. I mean, God, an hour and a half. I think it's DSP Gaukau or Gaukau. I'm not sure his name on Twitter, but he does a beautiful. A couple people do, DSP Dash. There are about 2 or 3 people that actually do an audit of Phil's stream, and they break down how much time he spends on a given topic, like support and so on. And it's just fucking fascinating to see how much this motherfucker could talk, because that's what he does. He talks for an hour and a half and absolutely says fucking nothing, or he just repeats himself. I'm about to blow my head off if he keeps talking about fucking the schedule, because it's schedule and support. The only good thing that actually came out of yesterday's podcast was the fact that OneMinMan seems to be upset with our boy Phil, and of course he took his basketball off the court and went home because he got upset that Phil chastised him essentially and said, "I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk about your politics. I don't give a shit how much you tip me. I am Phil, the leader of the Republic of Gout, and it doesn't matter who you are, what I say goes." And I guess OneMinMan decided to say, okay, then I'ma go and I'm gonna take my tips with me. That was the only good thing about the podcast. Let's see if OneMinMan actually stays away for a significant period of time. That's the only thing from the podcast. So let's see what he had to say about boring as React content.
The DSP Reacts channel for my weekly DSP versus the internet live stream. 3+ hours of reacting to clips from nominated by channel members, and it went pretty good. I would say it was a good variety of stuff this week that we watched together, and in general, the show just remains solid. What I'm looking for right now is more content for that channel. I really liked doing the live review of the Fallout TV show last week, but now I'm going to be looking for more content. I'm thinking maybe as I watch more shows and things, moving forward this year, plus possibly when big game releases come out and I want to do a review of that, I could do that in that live review format like I did the Fallout review and see how it goes. But in general, great stream today of DSP Reacts. I hope you'll enjoy the vids over there all week long. And I did something new with the titling, and what I did is, instead of using the title of each video to basically be like a major huge description of every single thing in the video, I kind of focused in on the one big thing in each video, maybe two, and just titled it that way. So even though there may be 5, 6 things in a video, I just used one for the title. I'm hoping that'll make people go to the video and check it out rather than just seeing a laundry list of things in the video and then be like, oh God, you know, it's too much of a jumbled mess of a video or of a title. I want it to stand out. So let me know what you think of the new titling of the videos as they go live over the week, okay?
That's right, folks. Title changes will save the business. I'm guessing that's Phil's new gimmick to try to improve his content and expand his viewer base. Anything but actually creating good content or have an assemblage, have a plan. I think that's what bothers me most about Phil and his content. He doesn't seem to have a very good plan, and if he has a plan, it's poorly executed. For example, his titles. His titles are all over the fucking place because apparently one of his dents who's advising him said, hey, why don't you change your titles to try to hit the algorithm? Put in certain comments. Like if you notice, he's talking a lot about woke and those specific terms. And those type of terms actually hit the algorithm. They do. They do. There are certain terms out there that hit the algorithm. And if you get enough viewership and engagement, it could, you know, pop your video. And that's what Phil is trying to do here. The problem is that even if people are willing to give him a chance on his video, once they go into his content, again, his podcast, he spends 30 minutes talking about schedules. You should, if you want to do schedules, have a fucking certain segment for it. I don't know. It just makes no sense. You pump out your schedule on like 5 different formats. You do an audio, you do a tweet about it, you do a community page about it, you talk about it on your daily rap, you talk about it in your podcast, and then you talk about it throughout the day. It's not fucking necessary, Phil. So when people make the suggestion of, hey, shorten up your podcast, stop repeating yourself, that's what they mean. Stop talking about fucking schedules for a half hour. If you want to talk about it, dedicate a 5-minute segment to your schedule, and that's it, and don't talk about it anymore, Phil. It just makes no sense. But of course, this guy has no plan. His fucking content is all over the place. And if he really cared about React content, what he should do is he should go through his videos and categorize his videos. So if the dents are submitting videos on gaming, categorize all of them into one playlist for gaming, and then go in and then do a random selection of them. And then if other people are doing submitting videos on, I don't know, food, have that into a playlist and then randomize that playlist. So when you make your videos and you break it into parts, you can have one video dedicated to food, one video dedicated to gaming, and so on. And it'll make your titling so much easier and make your content so digestible. That's why it baffles me when he pumps out an hour of shitty content. He does 5 videos of gameplay every day, right? 5 videos in hour segments. No one's going to dedicate an hour to watch a video. I might give you 15 minutes. So again, if he had a plan and he actually put in the time and executed it, he would be smart enough to know, hey, maybe I should take that hour video and find the best 15-minute segments and create a video on that. But no, Phil has this conception that if he has an hour of content, he's going to get more ads. No one's watching the video, Phil, so it doesn't matter how many ads you think you might get on that video. As opposed to you having a 15-minute video and you might say have 10 ads. Well, more than likely, if people are going to watch those 15-minute videos, more people are going to watch those 10 ads. You understand, Phil? It's not hard. It isn't. But, of course, Phil thinks, well, you know, I have 100,000 videos and I get ad revenue from it. You have 100,000 videos, but you're probably getting like 20,000, maybe, no, not even. I think last time I checked, you get like 14,000 views a day. So who cares? And most of that is your old playthroughs, and some of it is your new content. That's why your ad revenue is fucking shit. That's why your analytics are shit, and that's why you never hit the algorithm. But of course, Phil thinks title changes will save the fucking business. Let's keep going.
Now, that was the day's stream. Nice stream tonight on DSP ThrowBack was the continuation of my Retro React event of The Walking Dead Season 1 Telltale game. Went pretty good. We actually finished up the finale of Episode 2, which is about only like, I think only one part, was it? Or two parts? I think it was 2 parts of the night to wrap that up. And then we started episode 3 and got a good chunk into it, about 3 parts. So first of all, with the pacing, if you're interested, it looks like with the pacing that we're going right now, I will probably finish up season 1 of The Walking Dead in another 3 streams. It looks like next stream I will finish episode 3 and get into 4. The next stream after that will probably get near the end of 4. And then the final stream will end 4 and finish 5, because 5 is a short episode of only like 9 parts, so 90 minutes, as opposed to the much longer parts of the other ones that are like 2.5 hours. So I definitely foresee us wrapping this up in another 3 weeks. We're about halfway through. And by the way, even though these streams don't get tons of attendance, they don't. They get between 200 to 300 viewers. The people that are there are usually engaged, having a great time, reminiscing about the past, leaving comments about what they think, and they're usually pretty well-supported streams. Like tonight's late stream was not bad at all for a late-night stream, and I had a good time with it. So I'm going to continue on with these retro react streams as long as that pattern continues, and it is continuing. So it's good stuff, and thank you guys. As usual, I'll have the first part up tonight, and then each day this week. So today will be like the next to last part of episode 2. Tomorrow will be the conclusion of episode 2. And then, you know, once a day we'll have another 3 parts of episode 1, one part of each of episode 3 for the next 3 days. So there you have it. Good stuff. And I hope for those that are enjoying the content and my React channels, please consider supporting the channels. On the DSP Reacts channel, I don't even make ad revenue because those videos mostly get claimed. On the ThrowBack channel, there's just not a lot of content on the channel. We're trying to boost that number of content. And I think that over the years, or over the course of this year and into next year, as more and more videos and playthroughs go live on that channel for people to watch, the channel will end up eventually profitable. Right now, it's kind of not, but I think it will. So thank you. Enjoy. Great React Day. I had a great time. I hope you did too. And I hope that you'll check out all the stuff. All right. Tomorrow, Monday, we are back.
No one cares, Phil. Okay, so there you go. What did I just say? What did I just say? He's counting on the fact that he throws thousands and thousands of sloppy, crappy videos into his channel and hopes that even though he might make 5 cents per video per day, that's fine. You know, it's a cumulative effect. But again, you're fucking throwing slop up on your channel. You're bogging down people that may want to watch your content. Those 200 dents or whatever that may want to watch your content. It's just too much shit, Phil. This isn't going to work out for you. Even your most wanted playthroughs, like you like to play, got what? Maybe 1,000 views after like a couple months? You really think that's going to expand much? No one's going to go watch that content, Phil. No one is. And how many playthroughs are you going to react to, really? How many playthroughs do you think your dent, Lice Verso, whoever it is that's doing your content, is going to be editing your videos for free? How long do you think that's going to last? It seemed like whoever was doing your thumbnails seemed to say peace out, because your thumbnails, what happened there? You're no longer doing thumbnails for your videos. It's been a week. Did that person get sick and tired of your shit and bounce because they got tired of doing free shit for you? You know that's what's going to happen with your video editor. Your video editor is going to get tired of doing shit for you, and then what? Then ThrowBack goes out the fucking window. It goes out the window because you're not going to fucking do it. But yet again, no fucking plan here. No plan. He's so short-sighted and doesn't think this through. He just thinks for the moment. He just thinks, okay, all I'm going to care about is what's happening right now, this very moment. That's all he's caring about. But that's Phil in a nutshell, though, and that's why he's going to fucking fail yet again. Also, the ThrowBack shit with support, he got a $30 tip from OIC. That's what he got. $30. And that channel is fucking a dumpster fire when it comes to memberships. He got hit yesterday with 200 memberships from the detractors. The Argentinian Detractors, 200 memberships. Essentially, anybody that watches that content already has a free membership. Phil probably has maybe 10 paying members. Those super dense, 10 to 15 paying members that are paying the $4 or whatever he's fucking charging for that content. The rest of them are fucking Argentinian detractor content. And you know what he gets for that? Because I already did the calculation. For every 100 members Phil gets about $2. That's what he gets per month, $2. Versus if he would have gotten the 100 members at the $4, which essentially is really about $3 after it's all said and done, or about $250. He would have gotten about $300 to $400 a month for that. No, he's not getting that. What he's getting is he's getting $2. So that channel is fucking dead, Phil. And this little fucking secret that you're trying to, not a secret, but this little game you're trying to play that, oh, if I delete or ban the member or the person dropping those member bombs, the dents don't get them. No, that's bullshit. And I'm going to do a video disproving that, Phil. If you get charged by YouTube, right? If you get charged, those memberships count and they go out to people, Phil. They do. It may not show a notification or whatever, but it's still getting handed out by YouTube. And I'm actually going to create a video on that, just disproving your myth or your lie yet again. Anyway, folks, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.